I had a very, very, very stressful week.
Ooh.
Yeah. I had a pretty interesting week. I had a very, very, very stressful week.
Ooh.
Yeah. And there's like always, when you have some stress, like there's always multiple things going on, right? It's never one thing.
Yeah.
But let's focus on one thing. What happened was I should have gotten my passport 2 weeks ago, back from the visa.
Ooh.
But Sunday evening, passport didn't come. So I was pretty stressed about it because the guy wasn't reacting anymore. And like when you're at Bali, you kind of need your passport to get back home. I can tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was feeling very stressed. I was like, you know what? I have no desire. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this all the way. Like I'm gonna accept all of this stress as much as I can. So I decided to do a fast.
Is that why you started the fasting?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. To give me as much stress and kind of pain to accept everything and grow from it, right? So I started fasting from Sunday evening at around 10. So multiple things happened along the week, but I was fasting at Wednesday then for 3 days. And what happened? Well, we had a group coaching, right? So in the group coaching, I got a call, remember?
Uh-huh.
The ambassade of Bali calls me, says, your passport is not ready today. And I'm flying yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like furious, right? I've been fasting for, at that moment, about 60 hours. Being like in that amount of stress. Doing a group coaching, and I get to hear that my passport is not coming that day, and I have to rearrange this podcast. I have to reset my flight and everything, right? So I'm stepping out of the group coaching for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, dude, I need my passport today, right? And I said that. He said, okay, I'm gonna try to fix it. And I continued the group coaching.
Like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened.
The most stressful call ever.
I swear, bro, I was so freaking stressed. But I was like, okay, I can give attention to this right now and be like, oh, guys, my passport, this and that. But that's not gonna serve anyone. So what I did, I kept it all for myself at that moment and just continued the group coaching. I can tell you, it was a fucking good group coaching.
It was, yeah.
So that happened. And then after the group coaching, I started calling him again, and he still said, yeah, we can't fix it. I kept on, okay, it's going to be all right. It's going to be fixed. It's going to be fixed. I believe in it. Like, you have to reset your flight and everything. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fly tonight. It doesn't matter what happens. Another guy calls me, also says it's not going to work tonight. I'm like, right, I'm going to the airport right now and I'm flying tonight, no matter what. So I grab my stuff, going to the airport. Dude says, okay, I'm gonna try to fix it. I arrive at the airport at 8 a.m. in the evening, and I have to like board on 11. He doesn't respond. He doesn't respond for over 2 hours that I'm there at the airport.
Yeah.
Being totally like now in a 74-hour fast. Like in the most stressed level that you can be, right? What I did, I just sat down. Like, I can't change anything about this, just sit and wait. What I did, I went to the praying chamber.
Oh, like the Islamic one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've sent that one to the other Daan. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said, like, hey, there's a praying room here on this airport.
Yeah. Because I was like, yeah, I can be crazy, but you know what? I'm just gonna do a prayer. And first, I just prayed for gratefulness. being totally grateful for being allowed to receive all of this stress, because I know that the journey is the destination, and all of this is only making me stronger.
That's also what we always say in Islam, man. We say you always got to say Alhamdulillah, or translated, thanks God, whatever good or bad happens, because everything happens for a reason, and everything will help you grow stronger, or maybe after bad comes good, after good comes bad. But in the end, it's all planned out, and it's probably beneficial for your life.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful, and that's exactly what I felt and how I perceived everything. And then I did something I normally don't, but I made a request, an ask. And I actually never do that. I'll do a lot of gratefulness and everything, but I don't normally ask anything. But I asked. And I asked, can I please get my passport? I really want to do this podcast. And I really want to just do my flight home and everything, right? So I ask. And I go back upstairs. And you don't believe it. 15 minutes later, the guy comes walking. Hey! Yeah, I fixed it.
That's crazy.
Seriously, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like 15 minutes. I've been stressed for 5 continuous days, like over 4 days, whatever. Out of my freaking mind.
Yeah.
I make one request. And what you will ask, you shall receive.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's
So,
crazy.
what happens after that? I fixed my passport and everything. Amazing. I'm happy, but I'm kind of. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit tired.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because I haven't eaten for 76 hours now.
Yeah.
That's like over the recommended limit and everything, and whatever, right? I was like, I'm doing a limitless fast. Let's just do it, right? So I start to onboard the plane, and a couple hours in the plane, I'm like, the food comes. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm flying with Emirates. And
Good food.
yeah, like I had seldom that I had such problem with controlling my own mind. Like almost never. But the food came and I was like, oh, this is so hard, this is so hard, this is so hard. I haven't eaten for 78 hours and I get free or paid in, whatever, fruit from Emirates, right? Being in front of me. I was like, no, I have no desire. I got this. Like, I let it go. I do order a plate because I want to give the guy next to me, and I set it in front of me. Just looked at it. I didn't eat. I didn't eat. I just looked at it. I was like, no. I choose not to have any desire, and I choose to overcome every limitation. I think that was really, really powerful. But that's something funny happened. Because, listen, I think I was like, okay, now I'm gonna sleep, right? But I noticed that I was in such a high stress state. I don't think I've ever sat in such a high stress state. And I think it was because the entire week, haven't eaten for 78 hours, and being in a plane. Apparently that, and maybe my food as well, like, whatever.
A lot of things happening.
Yeah, exactly. But so I couldn't sleep. So I was turning on a movie, watching a movie, nice and everything. And like 1 hour in the movie, I was starting to get really dizzy. Like really dizzy. I was like, okay, maybe I need to eat. I was like, no worries, right? No worries. I just go sleep, because if I faint, I sleep. That's better, right? So this is what happens. I'm gonna sleep, so I'm falling asleep. I think so. And then one time, I just got waken up by the guy next to me. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? I fucking had a seizure in the plane. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, really. I really had a seizure in the plane. So probably what happened, I just put myself in too much stress, so to say. So after the seizure, I was like, okay, now I need to eat something. And the guy gave me Kit Kat and I started eating everything. And I got back to normal and everything, which was good and very interesting to happen. But that was a very, very interesting flight. And I kind of pushed myself until I couldn't anymore.
Mm.
And I believe I wouldn't recommend this, by the way. I would definitely.
I wanted to say the same.
Not
Just for the record, guys. Don't try this at home or anywhere.
Don't try this at home or the plane or never. Please. Definitely not. But I did put it myself through the most amount of stress I could give myself. And because I was ready to take it, I feel so much stronger now.